welcome to my video today, and I'm going to do a review on the Steelcraft Savvi pram. This pram is available at Baby Bunting's right now for $399, down from $519, which is pretty cool. So with this pram, I'm just going to go through a little bit of what the Baby Bunting website is, and then I'll do like my review on it. So it has a convertible seat that goes from Bassinet to a seat. It can have a travel system. It has a good fold. It's from birth to 20 kilos. It has lots of accessories. Coordinated boot cover. Coordinated boot cover, harness pads, rain cover, bassinet liner with mattress and body band. Lockable front wheels, removable armband, adjustable leg rest. Canopy has a big rear window and a mesh ventilation, large shopping basket, and the seat reverses. Alright, anyways, so they're the main details about the pram. So I'm going to show you my review and go from there. So starting at the top, handlebar, it is pivotal. I love this. I think it's awesome. I don't know why, I am just a fan of these handlebars. I don't know, I like them to sit low. If you had to have them high, you can push them a lot higher if you needed to, but it's totally up to you. I also think sometimes this helps when folding, because you can like tuck the handlebar away, but with this fold I don't think it's necessary. Then we'll come to the hood. Hood is not too bad, it's kind of decent. Right, so the hood's not huge, but it's not tiny. It does have this little flap here that you can push away if you wanted to. It also has a peekaboo window up here, so you can look through. It has mesh, so it ventilates. And then on the side, it has a zipper, which unzips the hood to have this mesh ventilation here. And then you can have the hood go down longer. So if you didn't have, you know, like if there wasn't sun coming from right above you, but it was coming from in front, then you could do that. And then also this little piece is going to help protect Bub from that sun. So I do like that. And then you're getting the airflow through, so it's not so hot and stuffy in there. So I do like that hood. I do wish that it had an extra layer of like fabric here, but you could always put a blanket over it and cover it that way, or a jumper, or whatever's with you. So there's that. Hood isn't too bad. It's a little clunky and it doesn't always go out right. It's like you have to make sure that it goes out straight. So I'm not a huge fan of the hood like in that sense. It's just so clunky to me. Just like a little bit cheaper, I guess. Come around to the seat. So right now we're in the seat mode. I love the fabric. I love the fabric. It's so pretty. It's so nice. It comes with these strap covers. So when I got this pram secondhand, I got it with the strap covers, the rain cover. I did not get it with the bassinet liner, which is a really cool part. I wish I had the bassinet liner, but I don't. So I just made this pram liner instead. The harness is okay. It's a standard Steelcraft harness that they put like in the striders. So it's the big circle button and it clicks in there. And it's a 5-piece pull-away harness, so I like that. Belly bar is okay. I don't love them. It's kind of a little hard to press, but I mean, it's not terribly hard to press. And I don't like that it's not swivel, it just goes up and down. I like them when they pivot around as well. So that's easy to use. The one that I have has a chunk out of it, so I made this cover for it, but it is a nice leather belly bar that matches this handlebar up here. This handlebar does actually have a protector on it as well. I think that's just a tiny little mark that got on here, so she's decided to replace it. But it is leather here and here to match. I always think that you should protect your front belly bar that the baby has with some kind of belly bar protector, because they eat them and then you have chunks out of them and it doesn't look pretty. So I definitely like the idea of these, because then they eat the belly bar cover and it stops them from getting in there and making so many marks. At the bottom of the seat we have an adjustable footrest, which I love. Why are you not going down? So it does go right down in case Bub is a little older and maybe they can put their feet all the way down here if they have to. The Savvi is probably pretty big and maybe not 20 kilos, I don't know. But then it goes right up. So if you had a younger baby and they were lying down, it's kind of like a bassinet thing. Although that's kind of extreme. Yeah, so to recline the seat at the back we have a one-handed lever, which I love. I love a pram with a one-handed recline. So just lift that up. So that's number 2 and that's number 3. So 3 recline. That's about it for the seat. Let's go down to the bottom. This is just the red cover that comes with it. The lady that I bought it from said that she absolutely loved it for when they were at soccer. It kept Bub nice and warm, and if it was really cold, kept the wind off Bub as well. Basket is huge, and this pram happily carries a lot without wanting to tip. So that's a really awesome thing. It does have these cute little, I guess it's like a protector, so when you're walking, it doesn't flick stuff up at the pram, and I really appreciate that. You can unlock the front wheels, nice and easy, and unlock them. You only really lock the wheels when you've got like heavy terrain or, you know, when it's not nice to push. But I did take this to a property, so like Oakdale Farm, and pushed it around. So that's basically dirt and grass, and it pushed fine. It wasn't a bother at all. The frame is nice and black. I do like that. It's like neat and tidy with the grey. It looks amazing, and grey is just the colour at the moment. I do love this little bit of grey that they put in the basket just as a design element to show that that goes with the pram. Let's show you how to turn the seat around. So to turn the seat around on each side down here, we have the grey buttons. So I'm going to press my fingers into them and lift up. This can be a little tricky to get used to, but when you get used to it, it's not too bad. And we're just going to turn the seat around. Oops, I'm going to fall over. And there is the seat now facing you. You can again recline, so we're sitting up. Then we're in our second position and we're lying flat. Can of course also adjust the footrest here down like that if that's what you wanted. And here's the hood when facing you. And with the mesh, make sure you get the right one, because if you get the wrong one, you will unzip the fabric, the hood from the pram, which isn't really a bother, but it's not what we're aiming for. We just wanted to extend the hood. Again, here is the air mesh for lying down. So if you are walking along, it will allow the air to come through the pram, which is a really nice feature that they're adding into prams these days. I really love the colour, I just really do. This caddy that's on here did not come with the pram, but when I bought it, it came from the lady. I really like it. It matches really well, and I just feel like it's an awesome add-on to have to any pram. Just so you can put those like important pieces up here, your keys, your wallet, a nappy or so if you quickly run out of the car and you don't want to grab the big, nappy bag. I think that's everything about the pram in seat mode, so let's convert it to the bassinet and then we'll go through again. So to convert it to a bassinet mode, all we're going to do down here is just unclip one little buckle. So you can see that this is what the buckle is. And then just push down here, and there's the bassinet on that side. And then at the top, all we're going to do is unclip this one. So just unclip that and just push that down. That's it. We're in bassinet mode. So it's really quite simple. You can see that it's flat. We would probably want to have that up so that it's out of the way. Now the one thing that does bother me is, yes, we're in bassinet mode, but there's still straps in there. If Bub is that little, generally you don't strap them in a bassinet, so I just worry that there's all these straps that are going to be in the way. So generally I like to tuck them out of the way, so I roll you know, put the straps on the side and the tops so that Bub would not be rolling on them. And then I put another liner or a blanket or something over the top of that just to make sure that it's comfortable for the baby. You also do get the insert that zips on in here. Like I said, I don't have that, but if you wanted to look that up, it's like a white insert with, I think, little grey stars on it. It's very cute. And that sits over the top and it looks really nice. So there's that. Another thing that I do really like about this pram, let me just turn, well, I'll just take the seat off. At the top of the seat here, how can I show you this? There's actually like a little grey hard, it's like a piece of wire at the top here. But what it does is it like stabilizes the seat, and I just really like that. I don't know why, I just feel like it would be helpful to keep everything off Bub's head so the back of the pram or anything doesn't sag or get in their way, or when it gets turned into a pram, it keeps that shape kind of thing. So I like that about it. Pop this back on. Another thing with the seat and the bassinet being the same seat or the same bassinet is that it gets really dirty really quickly, which is painful. And this pram is not very easy to wash. If you want to watch my video on how to wash it, that will be linked either in here or I will have it at the end of the video or something like that. And you basically have to take all the parts off and scrub them in the bath. And by all the parts off, I mean you unzip the hood and then you take the seat off, and that's about it. You take the whole seat to the bath and scrub it, and then it takes a day or two to dry depending on how good the sun is. It's also winter at the moment, so that's why it's taking a day or two to dry. If it was in summer, then it would be fine, but you can't buy a pram that you can just wash in summer because it's... How do you know that something doesn't happen in winter to get your pram dirty? You also can't take the basket off to wash it, and that is kind of annoying. But other than that, it is a nice pram. It's very stylish. Sometimes I don't like how that kind of goes up. Make sure that it's all the way up. It's very stylish, it's very pretty. I like the little added footrest, but it can also be annoying. I love the leatherette that they've done on the handlebar and the belly bar, but it can get eaten, which also sucks. And I just love the design. So as a whole, it's nice to push. It is very lightweight. What about the fold? So to fold with the bassinet on, I'm going to take the seat off. And if it was a seat, I'd also take it off because it's facing me. I'm going to pop that on the ground just here. And on either side, I have these two black levers. I'm just going to pull them with any of my fingers. So just pull them together. And we're going to drop the handlebar on our feet or on the ground. It shouldn't touch the ground, which is awesome. And then we're going to lean forward and pick this bar up in the middle. And it does have a really nice fold. It's really light and it's compact. So if you were to put that in the car, it would sit something like that. Take that off and then you can put that on top. It doesn't sit the best in bassinet, but if it was in seat, it would probably sit a little more compact. Kind of like that. I do like the fold on this pram. I think it's pretty cool. I don't like that when you have to put it back up, that you have to press these buttons again. I wish they just had a plain safety. So when you put it back up, you have to reuse these buttons and then flick it out. So it's not a bad fold, it's not a perfect fold, but I think it's pretty good and small, and it's very lightweight as well. To fold it with the seat on, I'm going to face it forward and I'm just going to pop it back into seat mode. I don't know if it folds with the bassinet on, let me just check that. But if you have the room, then why not? Just put it back back into a bassinet again, and the bassinet's the wrong way. Oh, the brake. The brake is, I hate the brake. It has a good concept or a good idea behind it, but it's just not, it doesn't function how the person that designed it wanted it to. So you press it down to put the brake on, which is great, but then to put it up, obviously you press from the bottom. Oh, hear how gross that sounds? It's sort of like it's gonna snap. The idea is basically two little pieces together. How can I explain this? And it's like you press the top one down and it closes, and then you're supposed to like press the bottom one up, and then it's supposed to let go. But what you need is stabilization on the top to allow the bottom button to press. Without the stabilization, it just doesn't work very well. So you can see that it's in two parts here. Oh, can I show you? The bottom is black because it has like this little lever on it. So you press it down and it goes on, and then the idea is supposed to be that you press the lever up. But I don't know about you, my foot can only go up or down. I don't have thumbs on my feet or my, on the bottom to be able to do that. So when I go to push it up, it just doesn't really like work as much as I want it to. I just feel like it just can work so much better. See? Sounds so like I'm breaking it. Yeah, I hate the brake. Okay, I think that's everything about this pram. Hood, handlebar. Yeah. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know. I really appreciate when I get thumbs up because that helps me get more views, as that puts me into the algorithm. If you enjoyed this video or you wanted to see a particular pram review, let me know and I'll see what I can do. I usually buy my pram secondhand, so I can't get every single pram that everyone wants me to get, but I can definitely try and work on getting a certain pram that you guys want me to review. I also will be showing a video on the Savvi, how to wash it. I'm also going to do a comparison from the Savvi and the Zelia, just to show how similar they are as prams. So if you want to see all those videos, stay tuned and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you!